What is up, everyone? Predator 381 here, and today I'm going to be talking about consoles. Now, the next-gen consoles are coming out this year, apparently, and I want to talk about them and give my thoughts. Now, this is going to be two parts. The first part is going to be stating, like, the consoles and their specs. The second part is my thoughts about them. So this is going to be, like, the specs and what consoles are coming out. So this year, well, 3 consoles are confirmed to come out this year. One might come out next year in the spring, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come out this year so it doesn't miss the console market. So the 4 consoles are the Steam Box, the Ouya, Xbox 720, and the PlayStation 4. But for the Xbox and the PlayStation, we don't know the exact name, so I'm just going to call them by what they might be called. Sorry. So the PlayStation 4 is rumored to have 4 gigabytes of RAM and one of the best video card out there, which is freaking great. Which is what they need because PlayStation runs Blu-ray, so you want to have one of the best cards out there if you're going to run Blu-ray. Now the Xbox runs 8 gigs of RAM and not the best processor, which is kind of okay, but the RAM makes up for it. But if PlayStation upgrades to 8 gigs of RAM, it will obviously take down the market, simply because of the fact that, okay, I'll talk about this in the next video because I don't want to talk about it now. Maybe at the end though. The Ouya is like you can play all the games you can on your phone or tablet, but you can play it on a console. Now the controller is like the body of the controller is like the PlayStation controller, but it like just looks different. It looks like it's made out of wood or like futuristic a little bit. The 4 buttons on the right, like X, square, triangle, and circle, those are like spelt Ouya, like Ouya, I think. And it's cheap. It's pretty much $100. And it's going to be one of those things that just like, if you want it, you'll have it. It's not very expensive, and it's like a necessity. Maybe like when you're bored, once in a while, maybe playing with some friends. Now the last one, the Steam Box. Now the Steam Box I haven't heard much about, but it's going to be like Steam, because the Steam Box is going to be created by Valve, and Valve creates Steam, and yeah, otherwise I do not know much more information about the Steam Box, but let me talk about these consoles a little bit and just talk about them. So my opinion on, not opinion, but like how should I say, like Steam said that they will release the console in March, but there's this thing with Valve, not Steam, sorry, it's kind of late. So Valve has this notion that they don't want to put out bad products, so they kind of say, okay, we're going to release in March, but they might release in like June or July or maybe even August or September, even that late, simply because like they're like, okay, we're going to put this out in March, and then like they get closer to March and they're like, oh shit, we're not ready because whatever, he didn't do his part, or we could improve here with new ideas. And that might be bad because it's going to be like, shit, we have to freaking wait like more. But it's good because they care, right? Like the thing with Modern Warfare 3 that I found a big problem was I felt like it was rushed. So if they would have taken their more time on it, it would have been perfect. So I think that Valve cares more about their customers than their monetary value, which is great. And the Xbox and the PlayStation, I don't know, man. If the Xbox upgrades their graphics card, and if the PS3 does not have 4 gigs of RAM, I might switch over. And yeah, I might switch over simply because of the fact that I have some more friends on there. I could play with some big YouTubers, and yeah, just kind of have like a little bit of a better time. But if PS3 does convert back to 8 gigs of RAM, if it does convert to 8 gigs of RAM, then I will totally pick up that console. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the Ouya. I'll see, because I heard Woody's Gamertag is going to pick it up, so I'll wait like about a week of him talking about it and whatnot, and then I'll figure it out, simply because of the fact that it's like $100. And I know it's not a lot, but again, it's not nothing, if you know what I mean. So I don't want my money just to be like thrown out, because if it says it's like one of those things you're gonna play like once in a blue moon or something like that, then I'm not gonna pick it up. But it all depends on the customer's preferences and satisfaction. Guys, I hope you like this video. Subscribe so you can see part 2, which is gonna be coming out like the day after tomorrow. You guys should know my schedule every other day. So guys, have a great day.